Welcome to Formula World. I'm your host Dylan Shelley, and here's what's on this episode. First up on Formula World, I was never Mad Max. Max Verstappen has been a polarising figure in F1 ever since his debut and has earned a reputation among some as being sometimes reckless. While those around him believe he is maturing well given his age, Verstappen himself is quick to open up about his feelings on the situation. It's going to be my 5th season, so there are no excuses anymore, and you have to be mature. I was never Mad Max. I was just Max who was trying to get the best result for the team. As a driver, I will always be the same guy. I will always try to get the best result out of it. I'm not there to just sit second or sit third. I'm a winner, and I want to win every single race, and I always go for it. And when asked what his long-term F1 vision looks like, he had the following to say: "My aim is to be here for 15 years at least. I've got another 11 and I'm 32 then. Maybe I can drive until I'm 36 or 37, 40. It depends on how long you like it as well, maybe 42. Ricciardo, Red Bull on Max's side. There's been plenty of comments and stories flying around about Ricciardo and his reasons for leaving Red Bull, and now it seems he's revealed another opinion of his that may have played a role in his decision to leave Red Bull. I have nothing against Max. We have always got along well, and that was even the case after the incident in Baku. I never thought that I couldn't work with him or that the team would give him a better car. But I think that in the event of a fight for the title, the team would be on Max's side. They want to make him the youngest world champion in history." And now at Renault, his new teammate Nico Hülkenberg believes that both he and Daniel are working together and on the same page with everything. "I think we have the same vision, the same feeling about the car, and we're looking for the same solutions, which is good. It can be confusing for a team when one driver steers left and the other driver steers right, but me and Ricciardo are on the same page." Williams in turmoil. After what can only be described as a debacle of a pre-season for Williams, they have now announced that effective immediately, Technical Chief Paddy Lowe has taken a leave of absence for personal reasons. Now, some might say that this is understandable given the current situation at Williams, but looking further into the situation reveals that this wasn't as simple as Lowe being noble and stepping down from the helm, given just a few days ago he explicitly stated he has no concerns regarding his own job security. Further to this, Lowe has recently stated his feelings on how important it is for teams to embrace difficulties and learn from them rather than dispatching of personnel to solve any issues. Possibly he saw what was coming, or possibly he was blindsided. Either way, take a look at what he had to say just a few days ago. "What I have observed is over many years in Formula One, there is a habit of changing the people when things don't work out. But what I've also observed is that the stronger teams are the ones who do exactly the opposite. Every difficulty and every problem in a team is an opportunity to learn, not only to not repeat it, but to be even stronger next time. What you shouldn't do is go and get rid of people because you will throw away that experience and knowledge. It is very important that the team build together, develop together, and grow together to become stronger and more effective." Fernando Alonso didn't mince his words when it came to what he wanted to achieve in his career, especially of late, where his target has been achieving motorsport's Triple Crown. But it seems in his short time away from the sport, and having recently spent time in the paddock during testing as a spectator, he's begun to miss F1. You're always going to miss Formula One because they are the fastest cars on the planet. If you have the opportunity to be with a top team with the possibility of winning, you always say yes because F1 is F1. But despite always having a soft spot for the pinnacle of motorsport, Alonso is not wavering in his fight for the Indy 500 victory he needs, and admits it may be the hardest of the Triple Crown to achieve. "My head is in Indianapolis trying to win that race. I know it's the hardest of the three in the Triple Crown because I grew up in F1, and if you have a good car, you can win the championship. And at Le Mans with Toyota, we had a very good chance of winning because we had a better car. But Indianapolis is different." Fast feed. F1 CEO Chase Carey has come out saying that his intentions are not going to gimmick the sport up. F1 is now looking to implement a single championship point awarded each race for the fastest lap. Red Bull Junior driver and 2019 Super Formula driver Dan Ticktum has come out saying, "Hopefully I'll be able to test the RB15 at some point this year." Toro Rosso rookie driver Alexander Albon was pleased with his team's preseason testing, saying there was no nasty surprises. Red Bull boss Christian Horner, when prompted about the age of his drivers, stated, "You do not judge a driver on how old or young he is, but what he shows on track." He also came out claiming that Red Bull have definitely closed the gap to Ferrari and Mercedes. McLaren boss Zak Brown has made it clear what he and his team are aiming for, stating, "Our expectations are to get back to winning world championships." And Sebastian Vettel has reiterated his Ferrari ambitions, saying, "My goal, my dream is to become a Ferrari world champion." Did Red Bull favour Max over Daniel? Be sure to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And a special thanks to Blaze Hope and KC Croker for becoming Formula World members and helping support the show. And if you like this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my other videos for all the latest in the world of Formula 1.